And moving up to what is the featured prelim on the Tapology card, but I believe is actually going to be the featured prelim of the night, and Robbie Lawler versus Brian Barberine is going to be on the main card. We've got Brad Riddell versus Jalin Turner. Oh, that fills me with pain, guys. It hurts my soul. You know, I'm from New Zealand. I don't know if you guys have picked that up from my accent at all. I'm from New Zealand. I do have a very big New Zealand bias. You know, I've picked Brad Riddell to win every fight that he's been in the UFC. I picked him to beat Rafael Fiziev, but I feel like that was a very justified prediction. I really do believe that. He was very competitive in that fight as well. I feel like he was on his way to losing a decision before he did get finished, unfortunately. But if we look at the odds here, Brad Riddell sitting plus 120, Jalin Turner minus 140 at worst value, minus 120 at best value. I am picking Jalin Turner because he's a weight bully, man. Like, I know Jalin Turner, I know you watch this video, I know you're watching this video right now, or at least if Jalin Turner's not watching this video, I know his manager or his mum is watching this because they do watch my videos, so shout out to them, I do appreciate it. But Jalin Turner must walk in the cage so much heavier than 155. He's going to walk in the cage a lot heavier than Brad Riddell. You know, like 110% he's going to be heavier than Brad Riddell when he walks in the cage. And he's huge. He's 6'3", he makes it to 155. And his last loss was to Matt Frivola, but since then he's made so many improvements. He beat Joshua Culibao, albeit Joshua Culibao's a little dude, he's at 145, but that fight and win has aged pretty well so far. He beat Brock Weaver, is what it is. Brock Weaver isn't amazing, to be honest, but he beat Uros Medics, but Uros Medics is also quite good, you know, in my opinion, but he was untested. And then he beat Jamie Malaki, and I feel like Jamie Malaki, man, that's such a good win for Jalin Turner. Yes, he did have a glove grab in there at one point, which is somewhat controversial, but even before that, Jalin Turner was looking really good on the feet. He's also really well-rounded. He can take it to the ground if he wants to, like he did against Uros Medics, and he can get the submission if he wants. I feel like the fight is obviously going to play out on the feet to start with. You know, that's where Brad Riddell wants it. And I do feel like the pure kickboxing is going to go on the Brad Riddell side, but there's just such a size discrepancy here. Jalin Turner's 6'3", Brad Riddell is 5'7". There's about a 4-inch reach advantage for Jalin Turner as well. Yeah, man, like, it's a tough one. Like, I want to pick Brad Riddell. I'm from New Zealand, but I am picking Jalin Turner to win this one. And we've seen Brad Riddell get knocked out before. There's a chance that he does get a knockout here. I feel like just inside the distance would be safe because Jalin Turner is well-rounded. He could find the submission. So give me Jalin Turner inside the distance. Riddell, you know, maybe if he survives the first round, he could make a comeback. But Riddell is either KO or decision, in my opinion. Jalin Turner is just inside the distance. I feel like Turner has got options, and you guys know I like guys with options. I like guys that can finish the fight inside, finish the fight on the feet, or finish the fight on the ground, or use grappling when they need to, or just a little bit more well-rounded. You know, Brad Riddell is just a really good kickboxer that is now in MMA, and he's not really. There's the truth about most of city kickboxing guys. I'd say Kai Kara France is a pretty good exception. He's probably got some of the best defensive grappling in the 125-pound division right now. But aside from that, you know, Brad Riddell, he's just a really good kickboxer. I feel like he's going to have his moments against Jalin Turner, but I feel like Jalin Turner is going to finish him eventually, and I'm going to pick second round. I think the fight probably leaves the first, but Jalin Turner, I think he's going to take over, man. I really do believe Jalin Turner is going to find a finish, and it hurts my soul to say it, but Jalin Turner and his team have been supported on my channel in the past, so shout out to them. And Brad Riddell and his team, like, where's the support, guys? I'm from New Zealand, you know. I haven't had any support from Brad Riddell's team, so. But no, anyway, that doesn't matter. That's not part of the pick. Yeah, now Jalin Turner, I do believe he's gonna win. I think majority of people think he's gonna win. I'm seeing like huge like 80% predictions for Jalin Turner on Instagram, but I'm seeing like 49% on Tapology. That's pretty crazy, but I think the size is going to make the difference here. I think Jalin Turner does win.